What's up, guys? This is Emmanuel back here on the channel. I'm in Myers today. We're going to be reviewing Native's coconuts and vanilla body wash. So I'm picking this up from the store today. It's about $10.49. And yeah, when we get back to the crib, I'll do a quick little review on this, let you know after I've used it, how I like it, and something I recommend. Hygiene season's coming around, cuddle season's coming. If you don't smell good during the cuddles, you won't be invited back. And I'm gonna pick up the stuff that I use in my typical everyday hygiene routine. Across the street real quick. So you guys saw the other day I went to go get the native vanilla and coconut or cocoa soap, but today I'm gonna pick up a new tongue scraper and some deodorant. So yeah, as you can see, it's the bar soap from the other day. Now I gotta find the deodorant. Boy, what's that glare? That glare going down. What is that? See, man, this is what I was looking for the other day, a sample size. Make sure I actually like this stuff, but it is what it is. All right, I think got floss. Low key, what I may have to do if it's not here, may have to go to Target. They should have tongue scrapers here, though. I've definitely seen them. Oh, I don't need this today, but I'm gonna put y'all on. Bro, this formulated oral rinse right here by Thoroughbreath. Fire. And if y'all have one of those water jets, I don't have one. If you have one of those water flosser things, put it in there. You'll be good to go. Healthy gums, fresh breath. You'll be straight. All right, I can't find the tongue scrapers, which is weird. But anyway, I'll just get the deodorant since we're here. So the one I usually get is this. The only one I get usually. The Degree Intense Sport. That's the only one that I get, so I don't need to. I got one, so boom, there it is right there. So I have to go to Target to get the. I have to go to Target to go and get the tongue scraper because it's not here, which is crazy, but whatever. All right, so we're in Target now, and I I know Target has what I'm looking for. They have to. I've literally seen it before. So probably not in the babies and toddlers section. Kids, Betty, bath? No, that's like towels and stuff. You know what? I walked around the whole store and it's not even over there. I walked around the whole store, it's not even over there. It's in the other section. It's on the other side. Literally took the longest route to find the simplest thing. Crazy. Alright, let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. So literally the way this one works is you walk in and you go right. It's like the first thing. Alright, so it's in the skincare section. That much I know. That much I know. Let's see. Hair towel, shaving, toothpaste, tooth floss, sensitive teeth. That's the kid section stuff. Boom. There we go. Found it. Okay. Ah, good lord. Alright, so it's this brand here, Grin. So I think it's these right here. Boom. $5 tongue cleaners. 48 disposable hygienic scrapers. That should be the one right there. So we should be all good to go. Take this on up. I'll scan it, check out, and then when we get back to the crib, I'll walk you through the whole routine. Let's get into this skincare hygiene breakdown, right? All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each product, break down what it is, where I got it, how much it was, and we'll just go that way, right? So actually, I want to do this in order of the way that you use them. So we're going to do it that way. So this will be a little out of order, but the first one we have here is this coconut vanilla native body wash. Pretty much everyone's heard of native. It really blew up a lot over the summer, and you'll see there's a bunch of videos actually now that are coming out about this native body wash. So I wanted to try it, specifically this one, the coconut and vanilla, just because I've heard a lot of great reviews about it and I was eager to try it. Typically I use, as you guys may know already, the Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap bar, right? It works really good, but the thing is, it's really stripping. So as we're getting into the winter, cooler months here in the Midwest, being in Chicago, those winds really do take a lot of the moisture out of your skin. And so I want to see if this is going to be just as effective as that cleansing bar, but at the same time leave some of the moisture, which obviously, using this right here, the cocoa butter, again, Palmer's, this is a staple in most black households. Using this on top of oil will help to lock in a lot of that moisture. But at the end of the day, I want to help my body to maintain as much of its natural moisture and hydration as it can. So wanted to try this out. I realized I got this one with my mom on Sunday, and I went back to the store tonight. I actually realized they had travel sizes if I just wanted to try it. But it is what it is. I'll use it. We'll rock with it. It was only $10, so it's not that big of a deal. Next, we have the Grin tongue scrapers. Now, these are the disposable ones. So usually for my tongue scraper, I like to use a reusable one. I had a plastic one in the past, which I don't really recommend because plastic is, one, really hard to clean efficiently, and then two, it just harbors a lot more bacteria than stainless steel or metal, for example. So this is just to tide me over until I'm able to get the metal tongue scraper I ordered on Amazon, and then once that comes in, I'll just continue to use that one, and we'll just go from there. But I've heard these, so in this pinch, I figured this is a great time to actually use these, try it and give a review. And these two products I've actually never used before in the past, so I'll probably do short about these or a quick little review, just saying, if I do or don't recommend them. And that'll be, again, content down the line. Now, this right here, as you guys have heard me talk about before, Mary Kay for Men, this is my face routine, right? So this is the facial cleanser for men, and it works really good for pretty much anyone who has anywhere from dry to oily skin. So again, it kind of covers all spectrums on the full gambit there. And as an athlete, constantly sweating, pores are always open, and you can see I'm trying to, what I'm saying, trying to get right with the beard, trying to get right with the beard. So with that, just making sure that your face is clean is imperative. And so this is something that my aunt, actually, she's a Mary Kay consultant, she put me on with this, and this moisturizer, which has SPF 30 in it, so it protects your skin from the sun. And it doesn't matter how much melanin's in your skin, you all need protection from the sun because those UV rays are dangerous, right? So just because you're black or Hispanic or any other darker race doesn't mean that you're exempt to danger. And if you don't believe me, watch the Avengers Endgame. Not everyone's not immune to anything. So that being said, that's what these are. And then this toothbrush is actually by Dr. Jen. This was recommended to me by my dentist. That's why I'm using it. And the reason why is it has 10% of this ingredient. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can read it, but it's nano hydroxyapatite. I think I put some extra letters in there, but you guys get the gist. So basically what it does is replenishes tooth enamel over time. So that's a super cool feature of that toothpaste that I use. Actually, I just realized looking here, I don't have, oh, all right. So you guys remember earlier I said at the store I didn't need any more of the ThoroBlend mouthwash. Yeah, I lied. So I do need some more. So I'll be going back to the store, but I'm making the content tonight because I have the time. So again, I'll put it in the description. There'll probably be in a picture of the thumbnail. You'll see what it looks like. It's just not here right now because apparently I am out. But I have that, and then Plackers or Oral B. Those are the floss that we use, and those are reusable. I like the one with the handles because it's easier for me to maneuver and make sure I get into all the crevices of the teeth and really massage that gum. So that just helps me as somebody who had cavities from not flossing properly. That just helps me to stay really focused on that because the string one I have to do the dentist. It's cool, but sometimes I can't always get where I need to in the far back with the molars, and that's where the cavities were. So I just, again, do what works, even if it's not necessarily recommended, as long as it's still effective and efficient, right? Now, this one, picked up Meyer. Remember, I told you for the degree deodorant, one of my teammates actually put me onto this when I first got to college because a lot of people think they're like, oh, you just had this all put together. Me in college, this entire routine didn't exist. I think the things that I had when I first got to college was body soap, toothpaste, and floss. and deodorant. That was it, right? And the deodorant I had was more of like a kitty variant. It wasn't really strong for athletic pheromones, let alone male pheromones, right? So teammate put me onto this one. Degree the intense sport. It's got to be this one. I tried another one. It does not work the same. Has to be the intense sport, and that works year round. And as time goes on, I probably will end up trying some other deodorants. I've tried some of the Old Spice ones. They're just not as efficient or effective to me. And a lot of people say, you don't want to use deodorant with aluminum. Some I've unfortunately realized that is just a bullet that I have to bite, because in order to make sure and have the confidence that I don't smell musty, bro, it needs to have aluminum in it. It's efficient. So they're like, oh, you can get some tea tree oil and put on a cotton ball. It's a little risky. A little risky. Won't be doing that. So that's the deodorant that I use. And then this is a cologne at Royal Copenhagen. I got it from my grandfather as a gift. So I don't know where he got it from or how much it is, but it's a cologne that I just kind of wear as it every day. It's kind of subtle. I'm kind of nose blind to it at this point, but it's subtle. Gets decent fair compliments, but it's not like a Dior Sauvage where it's like, whoa, who's that, right? So it's nothing like overpowering, but my cologne, I do plan to expand that collection. So, because again, you should have four: one for the season, one for special events, one for every day, and then one for in the working place, right? Because obviously, the cologne that you use when you're on a date should probably not be the same cologne you use at work. Your manager's looking at you like, oh my goodness. So, what do you do on fun? Like that's it's not the role. Again, work is for work, not for mingling. So, um, go back through the prices. I go back through. Never started, right? So this, I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't had this so long. I don't even know. It'll be up here. I'll Google it. It'll be up here. This was $10. This was $5. This set is $44. Yeah, it's $44, and it's lasted me. I mean, we're in September now, and I think I got it. Started using it in April or May. And they said it's supposed to last you 7 months, and it's not even half empty. So again, that's you really don't need a lot of this one. It really does what it needs to with just a little amount, but that's because the ingredients on here are so potent. That's why it works like this. So obviously, you're not going to pay the $10 price for Cetaphil, but it's going to get the job done over the same amount of time. And if you basically do the math associated with how many bottles of Cetaphil you need a year versus this, it comes out to about the same. So I just figured, why not pay for the value and the quality that I want, and it has that again added benefit of SPF 50. So I just use this. It works associated with all the extra sweat from working out. It's fine. I have no issues with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if you have a skincare routine that you do and it works and you like it and it's not giving you any problems, by all means, stay with that. Um, like I said, moving on. This is the toothpaste that my dentist recommended. I believe it's $20. Um, and that may be a discount because I get it through the dentist, or that may actually be the market price. I don't know. This deodorant is, I think it's $5 or $7. I think it's 5 or 7. I'll have to look at the receipt. It's 5 or 7, and then, like I said, that cologne was a gift, so I don't know how much it is, but most colognes typically run you anywhere from about $40 to $100 for the good brands, for the regular quality brands, and if you're gonna do like really high end name brands, then you get up there to the point where you can spend anywhere from 2 to 500, but that's not required, especially at this level. So again, this is my skincare routine. Oh, and then the TheraBlend. It depends on the size bottle you buy, but I think that one ranges anywhere from $8 to about 20 as well. So this is basically the hygiene routine that I currently have and use. And again, hygiene is a journey. It's something that you learn what works for you, because it's not cookie cutter. I'm sure you've definitely seen those videos on TikTok and Instagram where, there's that person and they have 19 steps in their skincare routine. And then there's one person who has like three. And, it's all based on where you are in your journey, what you have figured out works for you. If you have, sensitive skin, if you have normal skin, dry skin, if you have super oily skin, right? Based on what works for you. And if you're someone who sweats a lot, doesn't sweat a lot, different pheromones, different scents, the vibe that you're going for, right? All that plays into what it is going to be your skincare routine, right? So again, for example, a lot of black people, cocoa, coconut, that's vanilla. Those are scents that you just kind of grow up always smelling, having around. So a lot of times, they'll go to that. Or like hair gel, like the leave-in conditioner I have by Cantu. I walk past someone, they be like, you got Cantu, and like you just know, you can smell it, even though I didn't say anything. you could just smell it. So maybe this isn't, your vibe. You don't want a coconut or vanilla. You want more of a lavender. You want more of a citrus scent, or you want something that's more earthy, right? So it just really depends. And then again, the soap that you use, pairing that up with the different colognes, playing around with those different things and just trying it. But at the end of the day, your routine is really supposed to accomplish two, maybe three things. One, it's supposed to make sure that you're clean and smell good generally, right? Obviously, smelling good is kind of objective. Like smell like, oh, okay, you smell good, but you should be pleasant to like be around. Like when people you walk around, it shouldn't smell like somebody's just walking the trash bag, or you shouldn't be like a pig pit in Charlie Brown where people can like physically sense there's an odor coming off of you that's not pleasant, right? So it'd rather you smell like nothing than smell unpleasant, is I guess what I'm trying to say there. And then the second one is confidence, right? If you look good, smell good, you just feel more confident, you get compliments, that boosts your confidence a little bit, right? So it kind of goes hand in hand associated with that. And that's something that you build over time. And like I said, for a lot of these products, if you tally all this up, it should all be under $100. I mean, obviously this is kind of half of that, and your cologne is half of that, but these are investments that last you the entire year. These you might have to replace every, I don't know, 3 months. This one's every 6 months. These are reusable, so I don't know the user rate for these. If you use one a day, 48 days, 48 days. Not sure what the user rate on this is, but basically, those are investments that you're making into yourself, your brand, associated with the person that you present to the world each and every day. So don't skimp on that. Obviously, if your budget is your budget, you got to work with what you can, right? So maybe you can't get all the name brand stuff or all the high end stuff, but again, all the components are here. Just work with what you can and go from there, right? And again, it's subject to change. Your hormones can change over time. So what may have worked when you were 16 or 17 may not work when you're 21. It also may not work when you're 27. It may not work again when you're 35, right? So it's like things change, your taste change, your preference change. And at the end of the day, it's all about staying clean. So that's the video. So like I said, go ahead and like, comment down below. If you're new, subscribe, hit that bell icon. And I want you guys to either comment your favorite video on the channel if you've been here for a while, comment which of these products you recommend or currently use yourself, which of these products you want to try. And if there's something up here that you don't use, but you have your own substitute or something that you use that works really well, go ahead and drop that in the comment section too, because at the end of the day, even though I'm the one that, uploads the videos, it's a community. Other people can be educated, or maybe you can put them onto something, or you can even put me onto something I didn't know about, right? So it's not like I'm a end all be all oracle guru on hygiene and skincare, right? I mean, these are just the products that I've learned, used, experimented, and tried. But at the end of the day, I found out about these two products from another person that uses these, and we're like, oh, these are cool. I recommend it. So I was like, all right, let me try them out and see, right? So again, each one can teach one. And just because you're older than someone, or younger than someone, doesn't mean you can't learn, pick up something, or they can't give you some game, right? So again, I'm Emmanuel here on the channel. Until next time, peace.